Welcome back to Buzzer to Buzzer.
Welcome to episode 26 of Quick Take.
All right, guys. So the second game of the 2020 NBA Finals between the Los Angeles Lakers and Miami Heat just wrapped up, with the Lakers taking a demanding 2-zip lead, winning the second game 124-114 with a margin of 10 points. Now, guys, needless to say, we saw some exceptional performances from not only Anthony Davis and LeBron James, but some other role players for the Lakers step up. Now, guys, it became pretty clear throughout the night that the Heat were indeed missing that defensive presence from Bam Adebayo and Gordon Dragic. So let's just get talking about what are our main takeaways from this game.
You know, it's not just that defensive presence, right? It's offensive too. Bam Adebayo, throughout the playoffs, also other than Jimmy, was one of the highest scorers on the Heat, no question. So you can obviously see the impact that those two players had on the Heat. And at this point, I know that the Heat don't really have a chance. I would love to be proved wrong. Don't get me wrong. I want the Heat to win, but at this point, it's over. They lost two of their top three players, in my opinion, on the Heat, and LeBron and AD aren't gonna choke or anything like that. So yeah, Lakers in 4.
Yeah, I don't think anything's changed since the last game. I think, if anything, this shows why Bam Adebayo and Gordon Dragic are so important to this team. I think everything was said last time, and it all stands this time, too. The Lakers have them outmanned, outmuscled, and they outscored them tonight and won the game. I have to agree with B. Lakers in 4.
Yeah, these two took everything I was going to say. Pretty much, not even just the defensive presence, but the offensive presence, the boards, the pick and roll action for Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, all that was missing today, unfortunately for the Heat. And if they had Bam Adebayo and Gordon Dragic, maybe they could have won this game. But yeah, I don't see them winning any more games this series. Lakers in 4.
Well, I'm still going to stick with my original Lakers in 5, given the one game. And for sure, tonight we saw a heck of a performance from Anthony Davis and LeBron James. AD at one point was 14 for 15 from the field, lighting it up from that mid-range, looking like an all-around player out there. But not just that, we saw LeBron James have a near triple-double once again, 1 assist, 1 rebound shy. But also, I want to talk about the end of the game. That end of the game, it was interesting. Sure, the score tells a bit of a different story that the Lakers did end up winning by 10 points, but the Heat did indeed start coming back. Once the Lakers weren't able to attack that 2-3 zone, the Heat started getting some momentum despite not having Bam on the floor, and it started to look a bit scary. The Heat got within single digits despite the Lakers having a multi-digit lead for the majority of the game. I feel like that in one of these games, the next 2 games, the Miami Heat will be able to further capitalize on that momentum and upset the Lakers in one game. However, the Lakers are still my favorites to win in 5. All right, guys. That was an interesting game, to say the least. We definitely got to see the Miami Heat become a weaker team with that loss of Bam Adebayo. Hopefully a speedy recovery, not only for him, but for Gordon Dragic. And who knows, Bam Adebayo is questionable for Game 3, so he might or may not be coming in. But one thing's for certain, we will be covering each game of the finals. As always, guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below your main takeaways from this game. And does this change your predictions for the series up ahead? As always, guys, take care, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.